Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, before the break, we met an inspiring entrepreneur who's found her niche and made a success of it. Now, if you're an avid fan of interior design, then this one's for you. Renowned design and decor magazine House and Leisure teamed up with design entrepreneur, power couple, and founders of the Guild Group, Trevyn and Julian McGowan. And they went to go and edit their latest magazine. And this husband and wife team is pretty much responsible for bringing high African design to the global market. It's the first time that the magazine has invited guest editors on board, and the result is truly remarkable.
House and Leisure celebrates South African design in a very contemporary and accessible way. We look at how people live and the things that they surround themselves with. We look at design, we look at art, we look at decor, and we package it in a way that it's commercial, accessible, but yet still aspirational. And the beauty of the project that we are on location for today is that it comes together so beautifully. For our June book, we collaborated with Trevyn and Julian McGowan from the Guild Group, and it's the first for us in the history of the brand to kind of open our doors and let other people into our editorial take on how we produce a magazine. And with their help and with their collaboration, we got to be in this beautiful, spectacular home that we are today. And it's really a house that celebrates not just local design, but how local design really is stepping up and honing in on an international platform, and how it's really on par with what's happening internationally.
We established the Guild Group as a holding brand for the various platforms and companies and projects that we've been working on for nearly 15 years that really sort of has propelled and developed the South African design industry.
And we've been working with designers on many different levels, from tabletop to collectible to, things that everything you'd find in your home, basically.
So it was a fantastic opportunity and a real honor to be asked by Tian to guest edit House and Leisure. He's doing an extraordinary job, so the magazine is really exciting and vital and has really changed a lot recently. There couldn't be a better time for design and art in South Africa than right now.
And a crucial time for the Guild Group. We're about to open our flagship gallery in the Silo district.
Other homes in this issue that we got to have a little sneak peek into is the home of Patricia Moroso, amazing Italian designer. Got a little voyeuristic view into her house. We got a beautiful little treat from Karen Roos from Bobbel & Sturen. She showed us in and around her personal space, so everybody knows Bobbel & Sturen and it's well established, but for the first time we got to see the things that make Karen acoustic. There's many beautiful homes that we've kind of crammed into one issue for you to celebrate the best of SA design.
It was actually a very kind of exciting thing to curate this magazine as we would curate an exhibition or a collection of products, and we did it in a very personal way. So we really chose people who we feel are the rock stars, local, international, who've got voices that are appealing to us, who are doing work that nobody else is doing. And really the idea was to, fill this magazine like a real collector's issue that you can refer back to with viewpoints, incredible images, a lot of local design, and also really in-depth articles. So it was important for us that there was proper, background information to read and to digest.
And it's been a very personal journey for us, and one that we're interested to read these stories.
That really was the primary focus, was, how do we make something that's really meaningful?
For instance, the amazing collaborations that are happening within this country that we're privy to, but not necessarily the public. So it's a real glimpse of what's happening in the industry.
So it's a real behind-the-scenes look at the industry, to things that we're privy to, that we're fascinated by, and that we hope the readers will be fascinated by too.
The beauty of House and Leisure is that we find innovative ways to present content to our readers, and by partnering with amazing, authoritative collaborators, we flesh out those concepts. And this is definitely something that we've learned from and will be doing in the future again. We feel this is a collector's issue that would resonate with our readers.